This could be a disaster.
Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you can't tell by the title, we're going to be playing with a brand new palette. I'm excited. This is the Smoke and Glow palette from Hot Ombré Cosmetics. Yes, a new palette. I'm excited. I love palettes. I love palettes. Who the hell doesn't love palettes? But yeah, today we're going to be playing with this little bad boy. I'm excited. Let's jump into it. If you don't know who Hot Ombré Cosmetics are, they are a brand. They launched a couple of years ago, I believe. They're still kind of new. They don't have a lot on their website, but the brand is actually owned by CC Clark. Just lips, so she had like double-ended lipsticks. It was like an ombre thing with the lips. And then she's since gone on to make lashes, and she recently has come out with her own palette. She also did launch a lip gloss as well. I didn't pick up the lip gloss. I just picked up this one because I was like, you know what? I love a good palette. I'm pretty sure the lip gloss, I think the lip gloss and the palette are both a part of like the Smoke and Glow collection. However, I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. Anyway, so this is the palette. This is what the outer packaging looks like. This palette is £35 by the way, guys, and it is a pressed pigment palette. Let me see if it says anything about being cruelty free or anything. I'm not too sure. Oh, it is vegan. It's vegan and it's cruelty free. That's cool. That's cool. This is on the back of the palette, which I find quite interesting, that the selection of eyeshadows can be used for any occasion and are formulated to suit the eyes, lips and face. Wow, lips. Oh, wow, okay. Lips. I wouldn't have said lips. I wouldn't have gone for lips. But yeah, this is what the packaging looks like, or the palette looks like when you pull her out of the box. I really like the packaging. It's really sleek. Really, it's quite lightweight, but it feels nice. It doesn't feel like, what's the word? Like, it just feels nice. It feels quite sturdy, I guess the word is. And then when you open her up, it does come with a plastic sheet. And then this is the inside. So you do get a lovely big mirror, and then you get all these beautiful shades. Oh, I'm obsessed. So there's some beautiful like pinks in here. There's that blue shimmer. There's some nice like neutral everyday shades. Yes, I really like the look of it. These two top rows are like, you know, like your everyday neutrals, and then the bottom two rows are like quite like colourful. You want a good colour, here's some colour. Yeah, I really like the look of this palette. Really nice, really nice. I'm excited to play with this, to be honest with you. I'm going to do swatches and whatnot, so we're going to jump into that now. And there's 16 shades altogether. 10 of the shades are mattes, which I think is a good like shimmer to matte ratio. Like there's 10 mattes, there's 6 shimmers. I think that's really good. So yeah, we're going to jump into swatching. Swatch a few of the shades. I'm not going to swatch the whole palette. Oh, that pink. I'm intrigued for the shimmers. I love a good shimmer, me. Love a good shimmer. To be honest, I love mattes and shimmers. I watched a few of the shades that I just really wanted to swatch. So yeah, they are them swatched. To be honest, they swatch fine. Like, I don't have a problem with any of them. They look really nice. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to prime my lids, and then I'll zoom you guys in, and then we'll jump into playing with these beautiful shades. So yeah, there we go. Shall I just prime my lids? I used the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base in the shade Light. That's what I like to use at the minute. Please excuse this bit in the middle. I didn't mean to do that. I just got a bit carried away. I don't know what shades to go in with, to be honest. I don't have a clue. I really don't. I was going to use the browns and then this blue shade here. However, I kind of want to use the pinks and the blue. So I think we're going to use the pinks and the blue. So I'm going to take the shade Flare first, which is this hot pink. When I swatched it, it stained my finger a little bit. So I might be going to work tomorrow with stained lids. That is the price that we pay to test out shadows. It just is what it is. I'm just gonna start to pack that through the crease. Oh my gosh. Wow. The pigment on that is real. It's really real. A little bit of fallout, but to be honest with you, because of how the shade is, I honestly, it doesn't even bother me. It's only a tiny bit. If you were wearing foundation, if you had your base on already, you could probably just use a little bit of loose powder, buff it away, that kind of thing. I don't know what shade to take now. Do I take Radiate? That looks to be a bit dark. It looks like a bit darker, but I don't know if it actually is. No, I don't think it is it? I'm going to take a tiny little bit of Radiate, which is this shade. I'm just going to see how like that buffs out. No, I don't think it is. No, I think I'm changing my mind there. We're not going for that one. I am going to take instead, I'm going to take Lit, which is this shade here, this like peachy kind of coral shade. We're going to take that one instead. I thought the Radiate shade would have been the right shade, but no, it's definitely not. This like orangey corally kind of shade would be nice to use as well with like the neutral brown shades, like the warm tone browns. I feel like it might just add a little bit of like an edge to them. Kind of like it. I'm then going to take the shade Sugar Rush, which is this light pink bubblegum kind of shade. It also has got a bit of like a purple undertone to it. I'm going to take that. I'm just going to blend it even more on the edges. Oh no, I definitely ruined that. Look at that. I don't know if this is like the best. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest, right now. I just kind of don't know. So don't follow me. On some things, don't follow me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to build up these shades again, build them up, blend them out, cut my crease. I'm going to do a halo eye cut crease, and then I'll be back and we're going to do the lid shade. So yeah, literally just build up the shades, cut the crease, whatnot. Yes, I do just have to say it's a little bit weird. I don't know whether it's just, I think it could just be the thing that I'm using, the primer that I was using, sorry, to like cut the crease, but like where I've like built the shade back up, I don't know if you can see like here, like it just looks a bit dodgy, but I think that could be because the primer is still a bit wet, whatnot. Maybe I might have used a bit too much primer and come to like blending it in with the primer and the shadow. I think it's just, I don't know. It's done it on both eyes. I'm going to put it down to the primer that I used. Moving on to the lid shade, I'm going to go in with the shade Ocean's Glow, which is this beautiful shade here. How can I not? I wanted to use that shade. So yeah, we're going to jump into that shade. Let's see how it picks up with a brush. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. With a brush, that packs on so well. I was worried that it wasn't going to pick up well with a brush, but I was sorely mistaken. Look at that. I'm going to take as well a little bit of Dazzle, which is this pink shimmer shade here. I'm going to put that like on the outer edges of the blue, just so then it helps it blend better into the pink. Because obviously pink and blue There's quite a bit of like a contrast. Oh no, I think I just might have made a purple. I think I've just made a purple. Not what I was aiming for, but I'm going to go into the shade Flare again, which is that pop pink matte shade. I'm just going to like blend the edges. Hopefully that'll... Maybe not. Maybe not. And then just going to go back into the blue shimmer shade again. I mean, the shimmers are applying beautifully. I cannot... Yeah, we know what. We're just going to go over where I put that shade because, yeah. So I'm hoping that, like I said, I'm hoping that Lashes can save this look. I really pray and hope they can. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to... You know, we're going to do an inner corner highlight first. I'm going to take the shade Moonbeam. This is the only, like, inner corner shade that I would use for this, to be honest with you. So I'm going to take this shade. I'm going to put it on my inner corner. This is the one that has, like, a duochrome shift to it. That looks pretty. I don't usually tend to use duochrome shades for inner corner brow bone highlight. Like, it's not really my jam. It's not my, as Manny May would say, it's not my journey. It's not my journey, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna try and finish off the rest of the eyes. Hopefully Lashes make this look better. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come back with a finished look for you guys. It might change, it might stay the same. I don't really know right now. I don't know how to make this look better without, I don't know, without changing it completely, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'll fix it. I might not fix it. It might just look better with Lashes. We'll see. I'll be right back. I am back. This is the finished look. What do you guys think? Honestly, I didn't change much of the eye look, to be honest with you. Like, I barely changed anything. It's not one of my best eye looks, let me just say that, but it's just me. It's not the palette, it's not anything, it's just me. And also my skin also hasn't gone to plan today. Like, I don't know what's going on, but my blusher and my bronzer look so patchy. I don't know what has happened during this time. Today is just clearly not my day, so yeah, we're just gonna bypass that. So yeah, let's talk about the palette. What do I think? Do I think it's worth it? Do I think, yeah, what? First of all, the packaging, I really like it. Sleek, nice, yes. Well, what do I think about the eyeshadows? So the eyeshadows that I used, they performed fine. They performed really nicely, really pigmented, easy to blend, easy to work with. Definitely the mattes anyway. Can't speak for all the mattes because obviously I hadn't used all the mattes, so yeah, just saying, just putting that out there. The shimmers, obviously I did use 2 shimmers on the lid. They both performed really well. I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed that the look doesn't look like I want it to. But yeah, we move. Yeah, so they amazing. I haven't got a single bad word to say about it. This shade down here, Moonbeam, is actually a really pretty inner corner highlight shade. It's really nice. I wouldn't use it for anything other than an inner corner highlight, just putting that out there into the universe. So what do I think about the colour selection? Let's talk about the neutrals. First of all, these 2 neutral shades that rose up here, I honestly feel like they're perfect. I wouldn't change anything about them. They've got 2 pretty neutral shimmer shades. They've got like 5 neutral mattes and then a black. Yes, I think there's definitely a lot of shades in here. They could have maybe put like a lighter transition shade in, but then again, this shade here is quite light. So yeah, I think there's definitely an array of shades for everyone. In terms of the colour shades, like the colourful shades in here, I love the 3 shimmers that they've got here. These 3 shimmers, amazing. Like, you could use this gold with some of the brown shades. You could use the blue with the brown shades. I wish I had done that today. I really wish I should have done that. Yeah, the pink, even the pink you could use the browns, but obviously the pink you can use with the mattes as well. I would have personally changed up some of the matte shades for the colourful robe because it's all like pinks. It's all pinks. She could have really just kept this pink here, kept this pink, and then added like 2 other shades, to be honest. Like she could have added a purple, like a deep purple, or like a blue or something. Like I don't feel like she needed every single one of these pink shades. I'm just saying. She could have added, I don't know, she could have added purple, blue. I would have gone with either purple or blue, I would have said. Even a yellow. Spice it up a little bit. You know, because like pink and yellow together make like an orangey shade. And that'd be beautiful. So yeah. This shade here, not my favourite. I don't mind it. I like it. I will use it for an inner corner. I would have had this as a white, just a matte white shade. I actually thought it was a matte white shade until I got it. So yeah, I feel like this, she could have changed this shade. She could have had like her champagne shade or like an icy white shimmer shade for an inner corner. Maybe not that, maybe just a white shade or like a champagne-y kind of shade. But yeah, or she could have even changed this to a matte, to be honest with you, and had a different colour matte. But yeah, other than that, like, I wouldn't change anything about the palette. I think it's beautiful. I hope she comes out with more palettes like this, because I really do like, I've enjoyed this palette. If you want me to do another look with this palette, just let me know. If you want me to use the neutrals, if you want me to try and do another colour look, maybe I could do like the pinks with the yellow on the lid or something like that. But yeah, I really wish you would just change some of the mattes, the colourful mattes, because there's just 4 pink shades and it's like she could have done something different. But other than that, really like it. The formula's really nice. I think it's worth £35. I mean, you can get some like from BH Cosmetics that are like £15. So you can always find cheaper, but I do understand it's like a pressed pigment palette, so obviously put a lot of work and stuff into this palette. So yeah, that's completely up to you whether you think it is worth £35 or not. Always do another look using this palette, just let me know. Just let me know. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as it would really help me out. Everything else that I'm wearing on my face, I'll link in the description box down below as well, in case you guys are interested. And yes, as always, I'll be linking my social media handles above and also in the description box down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!